times, do not let people humble you out your spot, because I'm telling you, as soon as you start trying to become the best version of yourself, that's when everybody's going to trust you, and that's when everybody's going to try you the most. But you have to stay strong, and you can get through this, and you can do this, okay?
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you.
Hi guys. So my name is Siren Redd. I'm a entrepreneur, and every week I bring you business tips and tricks so you can create. Hi guys, my name is Siren Redd. I'm the entrepreneur. Every week I give you business tips and tricks so you can create or maintain your creative business. So today we are in my car. Today we are in my car because I was trying to get this video done. I filmed it last night, but for whatever reason it just would not upload. So I mean, it would not, like, it like the sound went out. Like, the sound went out when I was trying to finish recording, so I just could not finish, like, recording it. So I had to record this video all over again. No excuses this year, guys. We got to get this shit done. So with that being said, I wonder if that light gonna help a little bit. I'll see in a moment. But with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into this video because I don't have a lot of time, but I want to make sure I don't miss a motivational Monday. So, because these are just as important as the other videos as well. Because again, I always say, like, entrepreneurship is not only a physical thing. It's not only a money thing. It's also a spiritual thing. It's also a very emotional thing. So if you don't have the correct emotional tools, if you don't have the correct spiritual tools, you will have issues in your business. So I just want to make sure that I'm touching on all bases so we can be well-rounded creative entrepreneurs. So with that being said, today's video is going to be, don't let them humble you. Don't let them humble you. Don't let them humble you. So this video really hits home for me because I don't know what it is, but like, every time I try to do something, like anything, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's the Leo in me or whatever, but like, people tend to have like a natural, like, tendency to want to, like, decrease my confidence, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, maybe people feel like I'm overly confident, but I don't know. But this video not about me, because like I said, when you start your entrepreneur journey, this is a problem that's going to pop up. So I want to make sure that you're prepared for it. People are going to try to humble you, and you cannot let people humble you, because that's exactly how you get tricked out your spot, by thinking that you're not worthy of something, not worthy of something that God gave you the idea to do, or that you can't do or you're not capable of doing something that you think that you can do. Is going to definitely trick you out your spot, and I don't want you guys to get tricked out your spot. Okay. So first, let's start off with why people try to humble you. The number one reason why people try to humble you is jealousy, because some people are jealous of the fact that you even have the balls to try to follow your dreams. You even have the balls to try to go after what you want. It's like, who is this person? Who are you to think that you can actually make your dreams come true? Like, why would you think that you're any better than me? Mind you, you don't necessarily think that you're better than them. You just want to do something that you want to do with your life, but people internalize that. When people feel bad about themselves, they take it out on other people. So by you trying to follow your dreams and stuff like that, when they gave up on theirs, that creates jealousy in some people, because they're thinking that you think that you're better than them. Okay, so that's the first reason why they try to humble you. People are insecure inside, so they want you to feel that way as well. They don't want you to think that you can do something that they think that they can't do, if that makes sense. Okay. The second reason why people try to humble you, this reason, I don't feel like it's necessarily like, I don't want to say, bad is not the word I want to use. Bad is not the word I want to use. Malicious. I don't think that it's necessarily malicious when people do this, but I feel like it still is something that you need to be aware of. Okay. So the second reason why people try to humble you is they don't want you to disappoint yourself if it doesn't work out. So they try to get you ready for that. So this mainly comes from friends and family and stuff like that. So you might come in there with a big dream, like, hey, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to design like spacecrafts and stuff like that. And they're like, no one in our family has ever designed spacecrafts. Do you know anyone who designs spacecrafts? Do you know anything about spacecrafts? So to them, it sounds crazy, right? When in reality, if you want to do something, all you have to do is go and learn how to go and learn how to do it from somebody who's already done it. You get what I'm saying? In reality, but that's a different video. But I'm just saying, They think that when your friends and family speak to you, they're speaking from their experience and things that they know to be true and the things that they're around. So to them, it might sound like too much of a big idea. So they kind of want to humble you and make you think smaller, so that way you can go after something that's more obtainable, something that's easier for you to execute. Okay. So those are the two main reasons why people humble you. I'm sure there are many more, but these are the main two that I've experienced myself, right? Now the third one is people genuinely just don't believe in you for whatever reasons that they had, whatever it may be, and that's really none of your business. Like, it could be because they know somebody else that tried to do that business. It could be because they tried to do that business. It could be because they just don't believe in black people, or they don't believe in white people, they don't believe in women, they don't believe in immigrants, whatever it is. But that's not your problem. The reason why people don't believe in you is not your problem. That's their problem and that's their business. You don't need to ask them about it. You don't need to elaborate on it. You don't need to change their opinion. Just know that, that's what they think, and that's okay for them to think that. And that's none of your business. Move on with your life. So those are the reasons that I have. One time you're gonna run it down again. Jealousy, they don't want you to disappoint yourself, or they just genuinely don't believe in you, or for whatever reason that they have. Okay. Now, how can we tell that somebody's trying to humble you? Okay, because sometimes somebody trying to humble you can be perceived as help when it's really not. So I'm gonna give you three ways to tell how somebody is really trying to humble you and not really trying to help you. The first way is jokes. The little jokes that people say have truth behind it, and that go for everything. Like, I'm an avid believer that the jokes that people say have a little bit of truth to it. So that go for every single thing, right? So when I'm dating men, I listen to the little jokes that they say. When I'm talking to friends, meeting new people, I listen to the little jokes and stuff they say, because that's what they really mean. But sometimes people say stuff in a joking way to kind of lighten up whatever they're saying, if that makes sense. So the first way is their jokes, like, and I'm gonna give you an example. I had a photo shoot one day, and another photographer came in, and I asked him to leave because my client was about to come in, and y'all know I do half naked shoots. So if you're not shooting, you don't need to be in there with my client. But that's neither here nor there. So he was like, "Oh, I'm leaving. It's okay, because I do real art anyway." So he was basically trying to make it seem like whatever type of art that I was doing was less than whatever he thought art was supposed to be, right? So he was trying to humble me, but I still got a client, and my client paying my client here to get shot. So my art, even though you perceive my art to not be real art, or you perceive my art to be less than or not politically correct or whatever, does not mean that my art doesn't matter. Does not mean that my art isn't good. You get what I'm saying? But he was trying to say it in a jokingly way to lighten the load, but really he was trying to humble me and tell me my art wasn't as good, or my art wasn't politically correct. So that's the first way people try to humble you. Now, the second way that people try to humble you, and this is my favorite way, bro. I swear to God, like, people always try to do this, but the next way people try to humble you is they offer critiques without telling you how to fix it, especially especially if you didn't ask for help, or they're not qualified. So sometimes people will offer you a critique. They'll be like, "Oh, you should do this," or "Oh, you should do that," right? But they don't tell you how to fix it. If somebody is trying to help you, they're going to offer you a critique, but they're also going to tell you how to fix it in return. So let's say you're a photographer and your lighting isn't right, right? Instead of saying, "Hey, oh, well, your contrast is too light in your pictures. Your pictures are too sharp, right? Yeah, that looks ugly, or whatever. The colors are off, right?" And that's all they say, and they just walk away after that, or they just like don't say anything else. That's somebody trying to humble you. Versus, okay, your contrast is too light. Maybe if you do this, or I've been using this lighting tool, or I've been using this editing app, it can get better like this. Why don't you try this? This might work for you. That's the difference between somebody trying to help you and somebody trying to humble you. Somebody trying to humble you is just trying to critique you, but without even offering you nothing, no quality advice. Because one, they're probably not educated on it, or two, they don't want to offer you no advice. They just want you to be insecure about your work. But somebody who's genuinely wanting to help you, they're going to offer their critiques, but they're also going to tell you how to fix it. Because if they can't tell you how to fix it, they shouldn't be critiquing you in the first place. You get what I'm saying? That's like a mechanic telling you you need to fix. That's like somebody who want to be a mechanic, or don't really know about mechanics, telling you what you should do to fix your car, but never fixed the car before. How would you know what I'm doing is wrong if you never did it before, or you don't know how to fix what I'm doing wrong? So how do you know it's wrong? You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of it like that. And the last way people will try to humble you is telling you to stop doing something that's clearly working for you. Telling you to stop doing something that's clearly working for you. So a great example of this, using my life, and I don't want to keep talking about myself, but I use my life to help you guys with yours, is people kept telling me like, I should do a regular Airbnb. I should do a regular Airbnb. You know, regular Airbnb. You need to do a regular Airbnb. This colorful stuff. Nobody's always going to want colorful stuff. This and this and that, right? But at the end of the day, the colorful themed Airbnbs are working for me. So why would I stop doing that when that is what's making me money? Why would I stop doing that when that's the first thing that's the first thing I started doing in the first place, and that's what I'm known for. So why would I switch now to something else when I don't have any experience with that? And that has not worked for me, but this has worked for me. So build on why it's smarter to build on what's working for me than try to do something that somebody else think I should do that I've never done before. You get what I'm saying? So you can't. That's another way people try to humble you. Like they say, like, oh, it's not going to keep working out. Yes, it is, because it's already working out now. That's stupid. You get what I'm saying? You're just trying to humble me, trying to get me to do some dumb shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, so that is my video today, guys. I know it was a little quick video, but I am in a little bit of a rush today. Run this video back, listen to it a couple more times. Do not let people humble you out your spot, because I'm telling you, as soon as you start trying to become the best version of yourself, that's when everybody's going to trust you, and that's when everybody's going to try you the most. But you have to stay strong, and you can get through this, and you can do this, okay? Well, with that being said, my name is Siren Redd. I'm the Creepreneur, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.